it is. Hello. Oh, am I walking into everyone and talking to everyone still?
Last session,
Trying to sunbathing.
we made it to Flostia. The human one, to be exact.
We're surrounded by humans.
You all had met Mira, the child of Mira Jane and King Bolivar, a mute who was cast from her kingdom, and best friends with Mullis, aka Cynthia. No reaction? Okay.
Herman!
Jesus Christ.
Bark at Herman, my god.
Brr.
Herman!
Herman.
Herman!
Man. Upon getting a little bit of explanation, you all went... Bolivar was put in Jug. Because
Yes.
cold.
Jug.
Clementine was cold, because cold, and cold-blooded.
Sun. Very nice. We slowly warming up.
You all made it through the town that was filled with guards and a army-like chant. Making it to the Resistance hideout, you met some familiar names with unfamiliar faces. Bolivar had a nice chat with Mr. Jacob Maynard and his cat, Fluffles.
Fluffles.
And Clementine went to snuggle himself up in the warm sunlight. So, Bolivar, you can either approach the fun over here. Oh, that's a 4. Or you can go this way to meet up with Clementine, avoiding every conversation possible, like an antisocialite.
I'm not gonna avoid every conversation possible like an antisocialite. I'm gonna walk into it because I'm kind of like, well, Clementine is sleeping and warming up, and I'm just kind of here to get water. So
He's a tiny boulevard.
I am a teeny Bolivar. I am a 1 gallon and I think 2 quarts Bolivar. 1 gallon, 2 quarts Bolivar. Gallon and a half. Gallon and a half of Bolivar. So a gallon and a half of Bolivar will just steppy, set.
It's 6 quarts total.
A 6-quart Bolivar.
Yeah, 6 quart Bolivar. It's not a big Bolivar compared to, 7-foot, multi-gallon Bolivar. Who is dragging his bag of holding behind him kind of like a toddler without any shame.
Without sham.
No shame. But there's no point in being shameful about the fact that you are small. I am at least alive, dude. I stepped till about here.
And not a frozen
They're
popsicle.
chatting.
Sounds
Yeah, I'm not a frozen popsicle. They're chatting. The two of them are chatting. I am so not interested in talking to Jade.
Yeah, but this is a Jade. This is not the Jade.
Yeah, I don't care. It's still a Jade.
It's still an untrustworthy Jade.
Not untrustworthy Jade, but just cautious, We also just ran into, not Clementine and not Mullis. So.
Not Clem, not Mull.
Yeah, I stepped up about here. What's going on? Are they still, rage
son of a
talking?
bitch.
No! Die!
My ankle popped. It hurt. Sorry.
I was about to say, you first off, can't die because we still have to get to you, Bish.
Yeah.
What happened?
Cool. City roll a 4. I want to see what she's doing first.
Ooh, heck yeah.
Oh, y'all aren't gonna be happy with this answer. I was rolling to see how many hours it was gonna take him.
Oh, that's fine. 4
That
hours
was
ain't
what
bad.
I was rolling. That's what that 4 is.
That's fine.
It's gonna take you 4 fucking hours? Holy shit, okay.
You complain?
It says it depends on the size of the gecko's body. I looked it up. Depending on the temperature that he needs to get for his specific body, it could sit anywhere between 94 and 97, and we'll finally bring him back to, like, lucidity. After almost having hypothermia.
Yeah, that ain't that bad.
I looked this up, Google. I'm reading right now in reptile files. Clementine might be one of my favorite characters because I have to do research for him. Anyways.
He's a very unconventional character.
Yes,
It literally says as the one of the top things you need to do, allow time for basking. Your gecko will naturally move to warm areas to raise its body temperature. The first 3 things about taking care of geckos is their body temperature. He's gonna be there a minute.
Yeah, he gonna be there a minute.
Okay.
Cool. So we'll get into the conversation that Bolivar's wanting to be around, apparently.
Well, I'm seeing what's going on first. I don't want to interrupt nobody.
You see, like, Cynthia holding up the mask, the finger, and the broken monocle all in, like, one hand. We can revive him. That's all I need you to do. Is just, I have all the stuff. You just need to work your magic like you agreed to.
Like, agreed.
I agreed to it. It's going to take a lot longer than a microsecond. And that's as long as I have focus and we're not going to be ambushed by anyone. I'm not even sure if you made sure you weren't being followed at all either.
Oh.
Womp womp.
I think Bolivar at that is going to turn around to the door. Did he notice that they were being followed by anyone?
Give me a perception check, boss.
Yeah, because I was the one who was
Dragging
being
behind.
held. Yeah. Is it perception?
Yes, please.
I know I'm
13.
vulnerable.
You know, the entire reason I made Frog such a high perception is so then I didn't have to do this bullshit anymore, and every single character I play that's not Frog, I get mad. Like, I know that it's probably very frustrating for you, Sydney, and I'm sorry.
I love
but...
it. No, I genuinely love it. I cannot. Anyway, I won't go off on that tangent. We'll be there a minute. Sorry.
I fucking took expertise anyway. Yeah, that's how done with that I was. Anyway.
You see, like, a glint of claws before it goes back outside.
I turned around and looked at something.
Yeah, at the door.
Ooh.
I think Bolivar's gonna tilt his head. And yeah, he's gonna interrupt because this is important. He's only a gallon. Do we know anything that has claws?
Cynthia's gonna turn, look at Bolivar, and there's, like, in her eyes, he can visibly see, like, almost, like, glowing magic ready to explode out of her eyes.
Oh, he's not even looking. He's literally just looking at the door.
There is only dragons and whatever creature it summons here.
Oh no.
What does here mean?
The dragon takes humans, and they don't come back as humans anymore.
Ah. But I apologize if it gets dry, and I'm gonna start absorbing the water from the air to resurrect myself to my correct height, put on my armor, and just walk to the door.
You open the door, and standing with icicles hanging from their nose stands Gresh. I'm freezing out here.
Do we know Gresh?
You know Gresh from the college.
Oh. What the hell are you doing here? And he'll grab Gresh, bring him inside, and then close the door.
I don't feel responsible. Sorry.
I
That's
hid
needed.
from some people.
Okay, go over with Clementine, and he'll point to where Clementine is.
It's far away.
It is the warmest spot in this entire place.
He's gonna, like, begrudgingly start walking. Everyone in the room's eyes, like, glare at Gresh. Hi, I'm Gresh. He's gonna start trying to avoid the eye contact as much as possible.
He's a student at our academy. I'm not exactly sure how he got here.
I'm gonna move Gresh all the way over here for a moment.
Just walk over here.
Cynthia's gonna, like, walk up to Bolivar. Oh, excuse me. He's from your plane.
Yes.
And he's here,
Yes.
how?
I think Boulevard just blinks dead at her. I don't know, but he's also a part of a cult. And don't eat anything that he gives you, because it could contain cyanide.
Yes! Get him, Gresh. Sorry.
It is a very whimsical cult that I have not really had a lot of time to look into, as it is quite recent.
That's a cult.
So, you've just let someone from a cult who can probably kill people in here.
I don't sleep, I can drown him.
He's
And
one of our
currently,
idiots.
he is also a lizard. I don't believe he's Cislica, but he will not be able to really move around for the next few hours, so there will be time to question him.
He is Cislica. DM to player.
Okay, thank you. Correction, he is Cislica, therefore, he will take a few hours to warm up. And there'll be plenty of time to question him. Just very unfazed Boulevard.
Unfazable.
Unfazable. Fuck me. That I feel like it needs to be like those ass glasses. You know those particular glasses that it says unfazable?
Yes.
Or unfazed, and then it's Boulevard. Okay, anyway.
You're in charge of him.
As I already assumed. Though technically Clementine is in charge since he's a student. Even then, either way works.
She's gonna, like, place a hand on Bolivar's arm. No, you're in charge of him while Clementine is out of duty right now.
They will both be out of duty, and Clementine will wake up before him regardless, but yes. Either
Alright.
is fine, and I'm not arguing either way. Just technically.
Look, I'm trying to get someone back. And I don't need the added stress right now. Because I feel like I will explode.
We have flowers for that. And he's trying to make a joke as he smiles. You need not worry. Everyone that I bring upon my party, I take care of. In one way or another.
I don't like the other or another bit.
Well, just don't figure it out for yourself. And I don't believe you will, for the record.
Look, I'm sorry. I've just made it this far.
He's going to very gently, like, grab her shoulders and then turn her and walk with her back to Jade. Just pop us over there.
Yeah.
Or wherever she was before.
Jade's gonna look at Bolivar. And it's this, like, almost look of, like, summing him up. Trying to read him. Both magically and physically.
He is devoid of everything. He is water. He's clearly magical, but he is water. And he will get, I have to try and be nice, even though she literally just tried to kill me now 2 days ago. Not her, though. Hello, Jade.
You must be the water elemental that Cynthia has been speaking so moderately about.
Bolivar, not an elemental.
Your core is elemental, but you're not elemental yourself?
Correct. I am not from the elemental plane. Elementals technically are from the elemental planes, and I am not. Though, I digress, this is not a conversation that needs to be happening, it is just a nitpick that I have. And like, his voice sounds more annoyed than his face, because he's forgetting that he needs to put in facial cues, because that's how pissed off he is. And then he'll open his mouth up with a breath, a fake breath, and give a smile. Now, resurrections? From what I've heard.
Like I told our faithful pseudo-leader, it's going to take time, and I can't guarantee he will be back in one piece.
Yes. Well, which spell are you planning on using? Just basic resurrection, I imagine.
No, here our magic is a bit different than your magic, I am assuming.
Oh my god, I still have that.
What do you have?
I have Mira Jane's spellbook.
Yeah, you do.
Mira Jane has 2 different resurrection spells.
Yeah, she does.
Which Bolivar put into her book.
Yeah.
Are you a,
Hell yeah, brother.
a wizard by chance? Do you need to be able to read the spell in order to comprehend and use it?
If you're asking like that, you should be looking at Mira. I'm a cleric. I know what I know. Mira is a
Girl?
wizard and a sorcerer by trade.
I hate that. Bolivar will look over to Mira and pause with that information. Does she hear the conversation that's happening over here?
She's like listening to Jacob while he's holding his cat, like up, kind of like talking to her about him, and her like she side eyes looks at Bolivar, almost like listening to both conversations in tandem.
Oh, she hears he hears her for sure. Ah. In that case, I will need to translate it from Braille. He will slowly pull out Mira Jane's book. And that will take me a moment or two. My handwriting is not what it used to be.
You do know that since she is a mute, she can write and read almost anything, correct?
Does that include Braille from a different plane?
Maybe you should ask.
The bullet keeps on getting me.
I hate that y'all can hear it.
It's okay. Blover will also pause. Does he know that this is also that one of those is a spell that a cleric can also learn?
I'm going to say no. Since you just put in Mary Jane's book, you were assuming it's a wizard spell.
Buddy, I went to a college that studies nothing but magic. Are you playing with me right now?
Give me an Arcana check, bitch.
$15.
Yes, it's a cleric spell too.
Are you annoyed?
No.
Yes, but no.
Okay, I'm not trying to not talk to Mira. I need you to know that, okay? Bolvar will look through the spellbook for a minute and go, actually, after I'm done translating it, it might be something that you may find useful as well.
If you could, I would possibly appreciate it.
Or will nod. And, look to not to Cynthia. Is she, like, okay? Is she, like, just stressed out still?
Give me an insight check.
Something I'm finally good at.
She has her...
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, sorry. This isn't the child I was expecting to jump up this high. You're getting bold. Hello, Samson.
Hey. His brother is
teaching him
his
very
brother.
well.
Like, yeah.
Come on.
Cynthia has her arms crossed and she's like picking at the leather on her armor, on the arm part. Almost trying to almost trying to get to her markings to like dig them out. Like there's this unnerving, worried tick that's going on through her head.
I think Boulevard not trying. He gently grabs her arm, but instead of like with force, he has his like hands spread out to where she's picking to where it becomes wet. To break her out of it that way.
She's gonna blink. You can let me go. It's fine.
I am aware. And he'll do so. There is no need to ruin your armor over such a thing.
It's just old armor.
It is armor that you will need to be using currently, though. And while that is happening, I know I have it somewhere. Bulwark's bag of holding is just gonna be open inside of him, and it's gonna be like swirling around with stuff. I do. Okay, I knew I did. Well, of course I did because of Mara Jane. And he will step back a little bit, put out Mara Jane's book, and then write out our choice of spells, which I can't readily remember off the top of my personal head.
I've got you. Hold on 1 second.
Because I know you still have her character sheet, technically.
I'm going to do this for you all. I don't know if this will work.
Giving us access to her character sheet?
Can you see this?
Yes.
Can you see the character sheet?
I cannot. You have to give me editing capabilities.
1 second, 1 second. I gave it to everyone so you can start snooping through her shit. And you can see how unfinished her character sheet is.
I can't see anything. Let me refresh. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Yep, okay.
Alright, it's taking my computer a second.
No, you're fine. I had
Wi-Fi.
I had to refresh the entire page.
I'm doing that now.
Wasn't Gios. Dungeon door, locate creature. There's clone.
All the extra spells I gave her should also be in here. So, just saying, if she didn't put them in here, I do not remember them. I would have to go back and find the footage.
You're fine. I don't see base resurrection.
Did she not take it? I thought she said she was going to take it.
She said she was going to take it, but I don't see
didn't.
it. The only thing I see is clone.
She took clone over
That was-
resurrection.
She took clone of resurrection. Shit. Okay. And clone technically can't work because you need the person.
It's a living
Right.
creature, yeah.
Okay, so this entire thing was useless. I guess I retcon everything that I say and I just stand there awkwardly. I swear to God, she was supposed to take it.
I think she said she was going to. But I don't think she actually took it, or we weren't at the level for her to take it yet, or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I remember
I
the
do
conversation
remember-
happening.
Hold on 1 second.
Does that mean you're gonna allow us to retcon to have it?
Resurrection.
I mean, you guys also
'Cause she
did
kept-
level without her now, at this point technically, so I would allow it.
Okay.
What level spell does she have? Like, it's up
She
to
has
what
all
level?
the way up to 8. Clone is
that would have
8.
been a 7th level spell. Resurrection is 7th level.
Yeah, and she doesn't have it in here.
Cool. So she had plenty of opportunity to take it. Is also the second thing to note. Okay, cool. Anyways. That's wild, because I remembered her saying she was gonna take it.
Yeah, I think that was that was the last session that we had with her.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Okay, I have to look at wizards now. I've never done that before. Classes. Wizard. Jesus Christ, spells are different. Damn.
They have access to a lot of spells, especially if you take a particular subclass where you can take any spell click category.
Yeah. So she was level what? 16.
Yeah, you guys got one level without her.
Yeah. Oh. What? So essentially, we're just adding the spell to her spell list, correct?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Res. Home spells. Where's spells? Paladin, 5th level. I don't know how to spell resurrection and it won't show up.
RESURR.
That's so weird, it's not showing up. Oh, there it is. What's the difference between resurrection and true resurrection? Oh, true resurrection is level 9. Okay. So resurrection is level 7. Cool. I will grab this. See, yeah, I start writing out the spell for resurrection. And they can keep talking if they want. I don't know. I have too many tabs open. And not enough screens. Necromancy. Copy. Cast in time.
I'm fine waiting because they're not gonna talk to each other.
Okay. What is Mira doing?
That's a good question. I'm going to roll her a d4 real quick. She's going to have picked up Mr. Fluffles and is going to walk over to Clementine.
Okay. Done. Resurrection. That's done.
She's going to like sit down and just place Mr. Fluffles on Clementine's head. I know for a fact my microphone didn't die.
It didn't die.
No. It did not.
There's a cat on your
Clementine
head.
Clementine's out. Well, not out. It's slowly warming up.
Yeah, when the claw happened earlier at the door, when that happened, I was like, well, shit, because Clementine's not even gonna wake up if something goes boom. So I don't think he wakes up at a cat, but the warmth is very nice. I do think he smiles, though.
I'm not going to be right now.
I think she's going to cast...
Keep going.
I know. She's going to cast Zone of Cold on Clementine, but she's going to use Meta Magic to turn into fire.
Oh. What a little saint. I'm gonna take damage from this.
She's using more Meta Magic to not...
You don't gotta do that.
Oh, I don't. She is.
Like, he'll slowly blink open his eyes. It's like the hotter that he gets from the spell, his scales go from white back to light orange to his normal orange, getting darker around certain corners and creases around his facial features and his shoulders, and then he's gonna slowly blink open his eyes and just look at her, one eye open and then the other. Hello. He's gonna reach his hands up and pick up the cat and move it to his chest.
The cat's gonna purr, just nuzzling into Clementine's chest.
Okay. I think he just takes one of his claws and starts scratching the top of its head.
Mira's gonna extend her hand out for Clementine.
Clementine will hold his hand up and shake her hand.
She's then gonna point over to Gresh that's behind him, curled up in a very hibernating sleep pose.
He's gonna look and he's gonna he's gonna immediately try to roll over, sorry kitty, and grab Gresh and pull him closer to where the heat was. Is 60-foot cone.
Gresh is gonna open one eye. Yeah. And then he's gonna close his eye back. And Mira will cast message to Clementine. Your friend seems very agitated.
He'll stand up. Bolivar, is he okay?
He is discussing with Jade and Cynthia about resurrecting someone.
He's going to nod and rub his eyes really quick. Thank you for waking me. And very clever use of the spell.
She'll give a small smile before slowly guiding him back to the others.
His honeybee stays will fresh, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure.
Thank you. Sorry. Oh, baby.
Cynthia's going to point a finger at Bolivar and cast message. Clementine is awake. We're heading back to you.
Message goes to me?
To you.
Oh, right. I think Bolivar will just nod physically, still getting used to that part, you know? It's yes. That would be fine.
She'll meet back up with them and just sit on top of this flower. Jade will look to Clementine. I see this one is awake now.
Yes, hello. I think he waves awkwardly.
I think Bolivar blinks out of surprise, then looks over at Clementine and squints.
He's gonna point to Mira. She cast a spell to wake me up, and the cat sat on my forehead.
Sounds like a lovely way to wake up.
It was a perfect nap.
True perfection. The
Clementine just smiles. His tail thumps on the floor a little bit.
All the women look disgusted with him.
The little pop-up from every game comes up. No one liked that.
Yeah.
Bolivar, you get one that says Clementine like that.
Clementine, you get one that said Bolivar like that. Okay.
It's funny.
Okay. Bolivar will slowly clap his hands together. Either way, spells are written. He offers one paper to Jade, and then walks over and offers the other to Mira. They both just have the base resurrection spell on them.
Mira's gonna take it slowly, open up her own book and carefully slide it in.
Does it look like Mara Jane's book, kind of?
It's a similar pattern. It has a lot more wear. It has a lot more burns to it. Like it's been through a lot more.
Yeah, because the book had been essentially left in my care when I was with Mara Jane. Funny how the pattern still remains the same.
She'll send a message to Bolivar. It was to be incinerated.
What for?
She'll flip the pages and hand the book to Bolivar. And there is this complex, planal schematic of the Flostias being stacked on top of each other. And at the center is an egg.
He'll tilt his head at the egg. How peculiar. I imagine this is something you figured out on your own. Or with help.
I inherited the book from my bloodline, from my mother's side.
I think Bolivar blink and just kind of like look back at the book. Because he literally just met Mara Jane's parents. Hold up. I think Bolivar will slowly squint. Does that mean your grandparents own a trinket shop as well?
Her eyes give like a sudden glint before looking, like averting her gaze from him.
Or did? I didn't mean to bring such bad memories. He'll close the book and give it back to her.
They were sacrificed to the dragon. A trade of the most powerful magical casters in our home.
I think Bolivar just blinks. Like, he knows that they had to sacrifice a lot, but he didn't know it went all the way down to her actual grandparents.
The King's Council had agreed that it should be them first.
And that was truly reckless, because they could have actually stopped the entire thing from happening. I feel like there's a coup. He'll look at Clementine. Or something else happening there that makes no sense to me.
We need to investigate.
I know I, for one, would rather die than give up my own child worth anything. Not to mention being mute doesn't change anything, especially in an age where there is still magic. If I feel that way, and you are the only surviving heir, I feel like more was at play alone. Even then, getting rid of two of the most powerful casters on this plane? That's reckless.
Correct. Especially in a time of need.
Listen, and on that time of need, sacrificing it to the evil itself. I don't know who it is, but we will find out. Bolivar will give like a wobbly smile, because he's still trying to figure out. The smiles have multiple emotions in them, and he's trying to figure them out all at once. Before he just stops and just sucks in his lips, I guess. So then there's nothing.
Mayor's gonna slowly twin cast message to both Clementine and Bolivar.
Whoa!
I do not trust the King's Court. My father is not evil at heart. I believe he is blind.
Blinded by the thought of, well, thinking his closest friends are actually his friends.
I brought the possibility up to the others here, but they dismissed it as a bias towards my father.
Well, I suppose for me it's a bias against myself. However, given a mortal life, I imagine time makes quite a few exchanges for how well you can vet people. And being royal, differences on top of that, as we don't have royals on our plane. I understand that it is, well, we haven't for a very long time. That time went very quickly. Mostly due to coups, like, are happening here. And, resulting chaos. Like, he's focusing on the wrong thing 110%. And either way, I need to not focus on that. I need to focus on this and here and now. And for one, he'll hold up his hand, a dragon. Puts out a second finger. And for two, whatever is happening in the castle. And for three, he looks at Clementine. At some point, revisiting and making sure that our own are not eating nothing but chili.
He nods.
Oh, yeah.
Then
However, we do put ourselves in a pickle.
I have a favor then, or a proposition.
He'll look to Mira.
If I entrust you three, and she'll also head motions to Mollis up there.
Okay.
If you three can confront my father on my behalf,
Oh, very gladly. It was already on my docket.
I will go to your plane and ensure that your people are not hungry.
Oh.
Oh.
He's gonna blink. He's more panicked. I would rather you not make that travel alone. It's quite dangerous, though. Even here is quite dangerous.
Then I will take your... And she'll kind of blink for a second. The woman who calls herself Mary Jane.
Bolivar will nod. She is Mary Jane from, I would know this off the top of it. From C?
Yes.
Yeah, from C. She is Mary Jane from C.
Mm-hmm. Pancakes. I think is all Clementine can get out, and he just starts stacking his little pans on top of each other.
Yep. Bolivar will nod. Yeah.
There's just one missing somewhere.
Yes.
Makes a little pop noise when that pancake disappears.
So we do have the key to that. Either way, we are getting distracted on this grander scale.
So, is dragon important first, or your father first?
Or, on top of all of this, I believe the first order of business, and he'll look back to Cynthia. Resurrecting your Clementine.
Oh, I forget. How long was I on? I was expecting it to be a while. I forget.
You were not out for that long, though I imagine that's due to Mira's aid.
I'll look back to Mira and just nod. Oh, thanks.
It's my pleasure. It's nice to have people that are willing to at least look at me for what I offer.
I think
Bolivar is
visibly
immediately
sad.
Yeah. Bolivar also gets sad.
How old is she again?
22.
Oh. It's creepy if I hug her. It's creepy if I hug her.
No, it isn't.
I think Clementine's scales just slowly pale, and then he just walks closer, and he says, "Can I give you a hug? It's not warm. Well, I mean, it might be. You made me warm for a minute." He just opens his arms.
It's only creepy if it's for intentions that are not comforting.
Mira's gonna slowly embrace Clementine. You're
Think
very
around
warm.
smile.
Hug and squeezes her.
Aw. I would join in this, though I don't want to make anyone wet.
I have magic to help me with that, if you're welcome to.
Does it seem like she wants it, or because I brought it up awkwardly?
She's visibly holding back tears.
Okay. So yes to want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clementine just smiles when he looks at Bolivar.
Well, for what it's worth, I can pull the water out after. And he'll walk over and he'll just hug them both.
I really hope everybody else is occupied with their own shit.
Yeah, and whatever tears do fall, she very gently feels like them being rubbed away. Not like rubbed away, but like no one will notice her crying. Except for him.
You three seem like you're in a cuddle puddle.
Clementine will turn over his shoulder and say, "Shh." And he turns back and hugs her again.
She's gonna reach for something in her pocket.
I technically don't need arms to attack.
She's gonna throw, like, a small seed at the back of Clementine's head.
No, she's not.
Seed?
Seed.
That's Bolivar's now.
Give me a quick Arcana check on the seed.
Come on, Sonny. Thank you, Sonny. 11. I know it's not great, but it's better than 3.
Bolivar, you can for a split second feel like there's a magical substance inside of this seed.
What do you mean magical substance?
Like the seed has magic inside of it.
No, that was a spell dart or something like that, but a seed. Clever.
Hey. I want to spit it back at her.
Cool, give me an acrobatics check to throw.
That's purely me. Acrobatics. That's not going to be good. Holy shit, that was actually kind of good.
Okay, roll, yes.
That's not armor worthy if she's wearing any, but
She's in like
You know?
she's in leather, so and she's sitting. So you throw it at her, the seed hits her in the forehead and drops onto the wood.
oh. Is that for comedic effect?
Yep.
Okay.
She'll pick up the seed and put it back in her mouth. I guess it didn't work too well because it doesn't work on water.
Most things don't, as they get diluted.
You have a very salty taste to you.
He's gonna look to Mira. Mira's still like, she's like, oh my god, I'm hugging not my dad, but my dad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's out of it. I'm not gonna bother her. I will 180 or whatever the fuck my head to Jade and Cynthia as like a what the fuck look on his face.
She's gonna kind of look between Girona and Bolivar. She's a tracker. She goes based off of smell and taste.
Noted, I suppose.
She's
scales ripple.
She's able to track people that she's tasted for a few miles.
Of course.
I think Bolivar will just chuckle. Unless if I change out the water. I will have to lower the salinity if I am not salty.
No, but it's because she's crying.
Yeah, I know. She's
Let
not
me
gonna
do
point
it
out.
because she was crying. Oh, sorry. Broke my little heart just now.
I believe it is time to move on from your cuddles and hugging. We have actual work to do.
Oh, there's work being done. It's called helping out your... I was about to say mage, that's wrong. Helping out your wizard. One of two could be able to pass that
Resurrection spell.
Cast that resurrection spell that you're interested in.
Clementine will slowly release her from the hug whenever she seems like she's ready. He's
Yeah,
not
whenever-
paying attention to the bitch that's talking.
Yeah,
You mean your wife?
Not wife
No,
right now.
No, the one that was mean before.
Oh,
he
Girona?
hears this. He
Yeah.
hears this, but he pays her no mind.
Yeah. Bolivar doesn't let go until until Mira is ready to let go, period.
Bear's gonna hold on for like a little while longer before letting go.
Oh, I don't give a shit, that's fine. He will only pull away the water from her face once she seems to, like, have put herself together enough to stop crying.
She's gonna gently wipe her nose with the back of her hand. How can I-
will also release her and step back.
How can I be of assistance?
Ready to read up on a resurrection spell?
She'll flip back to the page she put the scratch paper in and slowly read it over.
Clementine will now step back and give them a moment.
Yeah, he'll step off to the side. So then, not Mullis can come over here. Cynthia.
Mira will send a message to Mullis before standing onto the floor here. Her posture changes from like timid to more confident as she pulls down her hood.
Yes, my little girl. She casts so good.
She's going to twin cast message to Bolivar and Clementine. If you can have everyone move away from the tree, I'm going to use that as a base.
The only one who's close to the tree is Girona, right?
Yeah.
Bolivar will just look dead at her and go, "You might want to get away from the tree."
She'll shrug before picking up a small bag of seeds, walking over and sitting next to Jacob.
I'm staying put.
Cynthia will walk over and hand Mira all the items she has.
This doesn't work. I'm actually gonna sleep.
You're actually gonna what?
Okay. I'm making a nap.
You cut off, just to let you know.
No, I stopped talking. Stop, caps lock.
She's gonna step up to the tree here. She's gonna slowly extend her hands. She begins to cast Resurrection. The tree's leaves begin to shudder and shake as the 3 items float around her space. Cynthia has her hands clasped together, like she's almost half praying that this works. She's gonna look to Bolivar. Even if this doesn't work, I want to say thank you for trying.
Naturally. Though I feel if it doesn't work, there's something greater than us playing with something. You crap!
Mira continues to slowly cast the spell as runes begin to etch into the tree itself.
Clementine just pacing.
The wind whipping around her figure as her hair whips around. A small light from the mask emanates, going into the tree. And then the wind stops. And Mira looks back to them.
Like, the spell's been completed.
She's avoiding eye contact with Cynthia, but tries to make eye contact with Bolivar.
He looks. She's just gonna shake her head no, isn't she?
She subtle casts message to Bolivar. I completed the spell successfully and felt his soul. I don't know where he is.
I think Bolivar will let out a very soft sigh. And just put a hand on Cynthia. It seems to be completed. Unfortunately.
She used the tree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes gonna go up onto the tree. I don't think he can help it. He's gonna start looking over things.
He's like, where the fuck is me? Where the fuck is me?
I think the moment that he sees that it didn't work, his eyes look at Cynthia and then he goes to the tree.
Cynthia's posture is tense. Her eyes just uncontrollably tearing. She just doesn't say a word.
Yeah, Clementine just goes. He's gonna start looking over things. Is there someone trapped inside the tree now? Like, he's looking.
What's
for
going
anything.
on?
I know that sounds so stupid, but I think he's desperate enough in this moment to just not make her sad anymore.
Clementine, give me an investigation at advantage.
Great.
Fuck yeah, you're looking for yourself, buddy.
Great. I'm sorry.
You are
Character
fine.
sheet, please not
I have
load.
baby.
Character sheet's literally not loading. Okay. That's my jam!
Gnat. That's a
That's my-
fucking gnat.
That's my jam, baby!
This boy better pull out a Clementine.
This boy pull out. Clementine, you see a hand sticking out from inside the treetop, buried beneath
Gail.
all the leaves. And the hand isn't material, it's wood with metal carved into it. A mechanical hand.
Oh.
He reaches into and grabs the hand and pulls it, like, gently. Immediately, like, he goes to find elbow, thinking that will be sturdier to grab, and pulls up.
Slowly, you bring out this gentleman from the tree.
Yay! Oh, okay. I'll be fine. You can make it. There you go. Oops.
I think he just blinks.
I think
Hi.
of the rustling. Bolivar's immediately gonna help Cynthia up to here.
Welcome back.
He's gonna look to Clementine. I felt like I was in an explosion.
I'm really happy you're not screaming at me.
Hey.
You at least look more like a welcoming face than where I was.
His scales pale a little bit and he nods. There's someone you need to see. He'll kind of gesture down the tree a little bit and say, she's really upset. But she's missed you a lot.
He's gonna look down the tree and give like this shy smile before looking back to Clementine. It's rude for me not to introduce myself to strangers who I think saved my life. He's gonna put a hand out. Clementine.
He chuckles and then he says, hi, you're gonna play catch up on Clementine. And he shakes his hand.
You
And then he
shaking
gestures
each other's...
over to here. Just kidding. I think he goes to and then looks back down.
You both shaking each other's hands. There's like a spark of magic that ripples through both bodies. Can you give me one
You're the first
intelligence
real
check?
Clementine to touch another real Clementine!
Oh my lord.
Okay, I'm sorry. I spoke over you.
I would
Oh my
like one
lord.
intelligence check. Not a save, just a check.
Clementine touches Clementine.
If this is the time my
That's
boy
just masturbation.
rolls bad... Oh, I don't
That's-
know why it was at advantage.
It was the
wasn't
first one.
supposed
It's
to
still the first one. Yeah.
be. Great. Okay.
You begin to see flashes of this Clementine's memory.
Oh,
Growing up in his family's workshop, building small creatures, meeting Cynthia. You see her off as she goes into the training academy to become a guard. You remember the nights you sneak into the castle to see her, to share a bed, to share a warm hug. You see all
This human Clementine is getting straight monster porn.
Why did you say this is such a wholesome thing and then you go straight to the monster porn bit? Jesus.
It's a whole lot of dick.
Well,
the emotion.
Sees what I got. Sorry.
Wow, very, very emotional. And then monster dick. Monster dick.
Monster porn. Okay, anyway, sorry, I should have.
Sorry.
You see, the first time she lost control of her power, and how you walked up, hugged her, and she had snapped back to herself.
That tastes familiar.
And the last thing you remember is pushing her through this artificially made rift, knowing that you're saving her life and risking yours. You hear the roar of a dragon behind your ear as everything goes cold and blank.
I think Clementine, jumps and he turns over his shoulder.
He's gonna let go of your hand. You're me, but we're not the same.
He just slowly turns back. Yeah. Yeah. We're the same. We're pancakes.
I'll have to write that down. That's actually a cute analogy. I originally thought of it as flatbread. You just stack the flatbread on top of each other.
That is also smart. I originally thought it was like a croissant, and we were all just layered into one world together, but I'm starting to think it's different.
I came up with the theory that it's all different flavors of flatbread.
Ooh. And you make butterflies.
They are Cynthia's favorite insect. Sometimes when
smile,
she's...
and I think...
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I think he smiles and he nods, but he just points off and he says, I make honeybees. But I think he's gonna start meandering down the tree, waiting, piece by piece for him, making sure he's okay, that he's actually working fine. I don't want him to be, broken. I can assist in helping fix him before he sees Cynthia.
He's gonna try to follow Clementine. He's still a little sluggish, but he's gonna slowly catch up. Sometimes when she stands outside, a butterfly just flies onto her shoulders, and it's like they belong with her.
He just smiles, I think, and he nods. And she saw my honeybee. You were the first thing she said, was that you made butterflies, and she missed them.
I don't remember too much, but maybe we'll figure that out.
I think Clementine will drop down first and grow to his full height to also assist him on the way down.
Before he gets down.
Yeah, this Clementine is 6'3" by default, by the way.
Damn.
Sweet.
When Boulevard puts Cynthia up
Me
there,
too.
the first thing he says is, "Now, do not punch him upon meeting him." That is all.
Send him right back to hell.
Yeah.
I'm going to punch you if you ever dare tell a soul I was crying like this.
Tell who what now? And he'll smile.
She's gonna rush over to seeing Clementine land. She's just gonna, as soon as she sees her Clementine, she's just gonna start crying and run over and give him a hug. You are a stupid idiot. And I missed you so much. I'd rather take being called a stupid idiot than not having to see you again. And they're gonna slowly... They're gonna slowly slink to the floor, just hugging each other.
Clementine comes and he hugs Mira.
Yeah. He offers the reverse of uppies.
Like, kind of almost tackling her a little bit, like into the hug. A little bit too much force into the hug. Like, good job.
You did.
Mira's eyes, like, try to stay open, but they're too heavy and she just closes her eyes.
Oh.
Clementine will just hold and look at Boulevard panicked. Help, I'm not strong.
Immediately gets up and grabs her. Is it just that she used all of her spell slots?
That took a lot out of her.
Looks absolutely exhausted. Like, this is the first time she's done something like this.
Okay. I think Boulevard just takes a very deep and calm actual breath. She just tired herself out.
Clementine will nod, stepping back, and then I think he looks at them one more time before nodding and then saying, we should.
Oh, we are. And he helps both of them down. He has enough water. And he's going to be holding Mira.
Okay.
If you would like, I can take her into my care for a moment.
I have to remember she's a cleric. She's a cleric. Oh, thank you. What does that for mean?
Clementine just squints at her.
Thank you! Boulevard will then reply, she's a cleric.
Okay. I've met dirty officers.
Even though Mira is a naive child, she is still a friend of ours, and I am going to take care of her and make sure she's restored to full health.
Insight.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
22.
Even though her, like, 21, yeah. Even though her words seem scornful, she's being genuine. Mira is her friend.
Okay. Boulevard will... he'll continue holding Mira. Just tell me where you need me to go.
I believe we can take her to where you're... She's gonna kind of mouth for a moment before saying out loud, your Cynthia is...
Mullis, not Cynthia.
So she goes by her code name.
It is her name.
I think he looks at Boulevard and he just points to Jade and he's like, so we're trusting her?
Yes, we are trusting this Jade.
Okay.
And he'll smile kindly. Like, as kindly as a guy who can.
Mullis.
Not that it is any ill will.
No, you're fine. Mollis in our tongue means depraved dog.
Please don't tell her that. Armadus, do not tell her that.
The king bestowed that royal nickname upon our dear friend.
Bolivar is going to blink with so much sass, it's not even funny. He did, fully knowing what it meant.
Because she fights like a wild animal.
What was the translation again?
Depraved dog.
Depraved dog.
Which Flostia is this again? I'm so sorry.
D.
D.
D?
The human
Thanks.
one.
They're all running together. Thank you.
And that was seen as not an insult?
It is an insult.
He meant it to hurt her.
Why? I have
Questions for yourself.
many, not for myself, for a self. I understand that given a mortal span, you do not get a lot of time to think about things, but being so rash. Even when I met Mullis for the first time, and she did try to kill me, to be fair, I never thought of her in such an ill-willed manner.
Most people in the castle thought of our Mollis or our Cynthia as a gutter child.
Is she the only woman? Is that it?
The only one who's brave enough to speak her mind and take a slap for it.
Oh, so she just happens to be white. I hate that part. Like, he is boiling. He's not hot, but he is boiling.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. I do not understand the need of genitals to be the reason why we bicker with ourselves. We're walking and talking.
Yeah, your kind does not seem to require such a physical status feature.
No.
Oh my.
Actually, we have none. We cannot reproduce at all. I choose a male form more out of amusement for now. I have been a woman for many centuries before, and I have been nothing for even longer. Is everything okay, or did it just glitch?
Sydney moved her character token while I was moving stuff, and I could no longer grab any other character token.
Oh, okay, it glitched.
Yeah.
It's no!
No, it's good now. I had to refresh.
My bad, dog.
It's cool. It's cool.
I understand that given the race, it does give certain benefits to one gender and another, but the point is for them to pair with each other. Not for you to take whatever differences there are and destroy each other with them. The more ridiculous part being the destruction of women themselves. For, truly, you are the one who decides if your generation or if your species exists anymore.
The last time they had beaten Cynthia. She had changed into what some called the Revenant.
A bestial form.
One of pure celestial energy that even made the king shit his trousers.
Oh, yes, we saw it. It was quite a wonderful display. Our mollusk does transform as well, though not as, He looks over at Clementine, trying to find the word. I don't want to say a lack of impressiveness.
She has more control.
Yes. That one.
There's almost like a half fearful look in Jade's eyes when Cynthia changed. Everyone in all of Flostia could feel like their souls were being compressed, like a, like a god was ready to just crush us with one hand.
Ah, we did not feel any such feeling when she transformed in front of us. Did we? He looks over at Clementine like, I don't remember that.
Clementine shrugs, and I think he looks down at his chest reflexively.
I love that for us.
Perhaps it was because you did not meet her on our plane, or her powers are just linked to this one.
I would imagine they would be. Either way. So Mullis is over here. What's Mullis doing?
Yeah, I was going to play.
She's her back's up straight, her eyes are closed, and she's just sitting crisscrossed.
Oh, she's meditating. Okay.
You've never seen her meditate before, just so you know. So she is meditating. You just never have seen her do this before.
Didn't the other Mullis meditate? Cynthia?
Cynthia did, yep.
Yeah.
Clementine just sits down with her and just watches.
It would be best not to interrupt her. He looks to Jade. In case if you were wondering.
Clementine's tail starts swishing.
I don't plan to, but I can take Mira and I'll begin to heal her.
Bolivar will put Mira down wherever it seems most comfortable.
I'm gonna move her over here.
Bolivar Ergo also goes that way.
Jade will begin to take off Mira's cloak as Mira's arms are like scorched with arcane burns.
Is this normal?
When she overexerts herself, yes, it is very normal.
I was unaware it would cause her to overexert herself.
She does not tell anyone because she wants to be of use to people.
And that is a dangerous way. He'll cut himself off there.
It's a dangerous way of getting yourself killed.
It is a dangerous way to allow others to control you so much. And I have a feeling she wouldn't have a lot of these problems if she had a proper parent.
She has asked us to go reason with her father, at the risk of us being caught and imprisoned.
I have heard part of that. I did not know that it would risk you being imprisoned.
All of us here are fugitives to the king and his kingdom.
I'm not quite particular on that. Well, I will not ask you to go against the king. However, I seem to find myself in a personal vendetta of sorts. And I will be meeting him one way or another, though I will not be meeting him promptly, as we have many other things to work on.
Jade is going to begin healing and bandaging Mira's arms.
Bulgar will, help, essentially just by, holding Mira's arms up and whatever.
I used to be a part of the king's court.
Until?
His advisor claimed that I was conspiring with Mira's mother to murder him.
Advisor. And I imagine you had no such thoughts.
My loyalty was to the king and queen, and to Mira. I would escort the queen to go visit Mira every so often.
Where is the queen now?
Jade closes her eyes before slowly opening them. Death by dragon. A sacrifice to keep the beast at bay for a little while longer.
I imagine Mira does not know.